Let me, yeah. Alright, there you go. Alright, so I have like a whole thing. I got like a whole notepad that I can't like show of like things I'm gonna change. Actually, maybe I can make a source for that. Not really. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so I'm playtesting this, like, extended list demon. That's all I really need to know. I've already changed a lot, actually. I've nerfed this first ship. I've, like, changed this UFO. I didn't do anything to the wave. Actually, did I change anything over here? No, this all looks the same. This ship got, like, reworked and, like, giga nerfed. I added a lot of indicators on, like, where to jump, because there was very few indicators before. And it was kind of, like, hard to, like, play at all. One sec, let me just, like, do this real quick. Yeah. I've already looked at the spider a bit. Spider actually wasn't too bad. There was a couple parts I decided to change, though. So, actually, I might change the black orb for a spider orb, because if you don't buffer it, you just die sometimes. But it's not a big deal. The spider's hard, though, for sure. I considered nerfing it. And you have to buffer the game. Okay, I keep getting caught on that block. Hold on. Maybe there's something I can do about that. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about being able to get caught on that block. That's kind of annoying as fuck. Sorry, is that a slope? Does that have a hitbox? No, it doesn't. Yeah, I think what's happening is I keep getting caught on that block. That's pretty annoying. Alright. I mean, I don't think there's a whole lot I can do about that. It's kind of the thing. Yeah, this spider's very hard. And then you have to buffer that green orb. I mean, it's easier than a lot of other parts, but this is definitely like the biggest choke point in the world so far. High CPS too. I nerfed it. It used to be higher CPS. Okay, I don't like this spike. This is a very annoying gap. I'm gonna say... Well, it's tough, because you need room to be able to land on this part first. So maybe what I'll do is I'll make this like a... Well, maybe it's not worth nerfing this. It's actually... Because what I'm dying to is the second click, but you just need to click it later. It might not need a nerf. It might just be bad. Yeah, that's actually not that bad. And then you have that. This spider's in like memory based, like learny kind of thing. It's quite learny. It's actually not that bad though, if I'm being honest. One of the lesser offensive parts, but yeah, this part's fine, I'd say. Oh, I didn't need to do that. That's a really tight timing. Good God. That's like... Yeah, that's really tight. Not very perfect. I think it's this part. Which is just like... Is there any visual cues at all? Oh, there's none. There's literally none. That is such a faint visual cue. Oh my god. I mean, I know it's meant to be a memory part, but I feel like these timings are really tight for a memory part. God. Dog, I'm gonna need to turn on hitboxes for this. Is your icon visible for that part? Because Frank has a habit of making your icon invisible for, like, staircase parts. Okay, your icon is visible. Thank you. Oh, yeah, this part's not that hard. It's just memory. Oh, and you're upside down here. Is that like 2 frames on 60? That is really tight. Oh god, that is really tight. Okay. And then... I don't know about that. This is... It's still hard to... Hold on, let me try and... Hold on. I don't know about this. So 1... I mean, you can do it, it just doesn't feel like... Okay, I think this pillar gotta go. Not gotta, or doesn't gotta go, but it's kind of ass. So let's go all the way over here. Oh, no, we're here. Okay, this one. What layer is this on? 0? Yeah, no. This gotta go. This gotta go. Trying to not accidentally select the glow, but it's really fucking hard. Oh my god, can you not select the glow, please? Please. Stop selecting the glow, you bitch! Okay. We're gonna shift this over by 1/8. And I know this buffs this gap, but there's already like a piece here that's not here to like compensate for that. These releases are not that bad, I don't think. It's just they're hard to see. But yeah, I think that nerf should make that part a little bit better. Let's see. Okay, this it's actually not too bad once you get used to it. It's just remembering where to jump. The jumps aren't that tight, though. That paintboard used to be frame perfect. It still is really tight. Actually, do I need to nerf the paintboard the second time? We already nerfed it once. And you can just hold here. Oh, that's weird. Oh, it's like a black blizzard kind of thing. You gotta hold early. Oh, god. And then these staircases are actually timings, but they're like blind. And we have this part. Okay. And, okay, well, that's obviously a huge annoyance. So you can't even see this spike. It's in your blind spot. And then if you don't release it the right time, you just get hit by it. So this is a pretty easy nerf. Just... boop. And then you have some more straight fly gameplay here that it's quite boring, but it's not my job to give better gameplay ideas. It's my job to make sure this level doesn't suck to play. Like, it's not my job to fix the boring gameplay. It's just my job to make sure the level doesn't play like complete shit. Alright, I should probably add change. I have like a full notepad of change logs. So I'll like, you know, I like to write down what I changed. Just so, okay, that hold is getting on my nerves. Oh my god. It's not even that hard, I'm just not used to it. I keep clicking that, I'm such a bum. You only need to do one click here. And, This is all pretty inoffensive gameplay for the most part. It's just very basic. So I can't really complain. The only thing I could complain about is it's boring, but like I said, it's not my job to make gameplay boring. That's like Frank's job if he ever wants to do that. I'm just here to balance things. Okay, this is hard. Good God. Oh, that's blind release. That's neat. Oh, actually, no, it's not completely blind. You have a very faint visual cue. Then a memory part, okay. Gotta land on this. So what's the deal? You can, like, hit that green orb, I think. Is that what you're supposed to do? Oh, are you supposed to land on the corner? I'm not sure. Can you, hold on, let me show hitboxes. Which ones can you land on? Oh, okay, I got it. You can do this. Yep, there you go. So, this all looks fine and dandy. Then what? Do I just, do you hit both of them? Maybe just one. Maybe like that. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Yep, and then you do that. Okay, yeah. So you don't hit both. And you don't hit that red orb either. That's kind of tight then. Or maybe you do, maybe you just like fall into it and hit the red orb. Ooh, that's another route you can take. God, I don't even know what the proper route is. That could be right. Okay, that's so... That would include one of that. Yeah, you can hit this black orb to make that easier too. Okay. That and then you do that. Okay, that's overall fine. It's not too hard. Sun. Is that frame perfect? Oh my God, that's brutal. Ugh. You gotta click that so late. Oh no, I don't know about. Oh, I need that release. Oh, okay, let me get this wave. Okay, this looks insane. What are we doing? Well, let me add my notepad. So what the hell is this? This looks insane. This looks way too hard, to be honest. I have no idea what we're doing. Okay, yeah, no. I think that's gonna have to get nerfed, probably. So, what were we thinking? So, this dash orb, eesh. This first one's a little more forgiving. This one, though, I'm gonna slightly pull that up. That's all I'm gonna do. This, whole structure could probably benefit from just being, like, pulled down a bit. I'm being so real. Like, everything should just get pulled down, like, a tick or two. Like, just, like, 1/8. I think that would be very helpful. I think these two can be this tight, because it's kind of like, you know... Okay, this, though. What are we doing with this? This is insane. This is insane. Frank, what are we thinking? I was not harsh enough on this in my first playtest. Oh, my. Okay. But that's what we're here for. We're here to, you know, playtest the level so it's not silent, right? Because this is silent, right? Like, what is this? This is, like, harder than Renovant, like, 10%, by the way. 1 tick? That's still really hard. Maybe 2. I think we gotta do 2. Right? I mean, I think we gotta do 2. I think we're doing 2. I think we gotta do 2. This wave's fine. Alright, then we have random spam gameplay, which... Why? Genuinely, why? Also, let me, like, find the part where I made, like, the third thing. It was, like, around 4... It was, like, around 38. So I'll, like, mark it, like, 38. So it's at 49. Is your wave invisible for this corridor? Better not be. Are we fucking serious? I had so hitboxes on, so I didn't even notice. Frank, what the fuck are we doing? Why are you invisible for that corridor? What are we doing? You're invisible for this one too? Dude, no, this is not it. Son, this is not it. Okay, hell no. In hindsight, this first corridor is kind of too easy now, so we're gonna slightly take it back up a bit. Slightly. There you go. Yeah. Also, earlier on, back in the cave, I think it would not hurt to, just slightly do that. That's not a huge nerf. I think it wouldn't hurt, though. Okay, so this wave... Dog. Oh, that's a blind transition and a half. Okay, hold on. That's kind of mean. Yeah, let me just like put a star pause here. Oh, you have very little time to react to that. That's basically just memory. Okay. Maybe you have enough time to react to it, though. I don't know. Oh, no, you definitely don't. Okay. I'm going to make that show up a little bit earlier. That's a bit mean how it is right now. So wait, what are the what group are these? 193? Okay, so where's 193 at? So basically all that's 193. Where's the trigger that says 193? Is it all the way back here? Roman numeral alpha trigger. Huh. So you're starting to see it right here. It says it's 193 though, and I can't find shit that says that's based on 193. Hold on. View groups and IDs. Where's 193? Here. Oh, that's for those things. I'm talking about these structures. Oh wait, these don't have one? Wait. Is it just the background thing then? Oh, it might just be the background. Yeah, it might just be the background. Okay, well then I think that's what's linking it. I think that's better. We'll try that. That's so much more fair, yeah. Sorry, is that a spike? Oh, that's a mean transition. Okay. Let's see how we feel about this. Okay, that's kind of rude. Okay, that transition's a bit iffy. Is it manageable, though? Okay, it's manageable if you just get used to it. Son. Why is this a challenge now? Okay, this should not be a challenge, like, in the middle of the level. Also, we got another case of it not showing up at a good time. Yeah, that's not good. This first spam's decent enough, I'd say. I would say, what group is this on? 0? Alright, bet. Yeah, I would say do that. And then take all this. I would say just nerf this a lot. Dog, why is there 2 arrows in there? Alright, cool. Now we have a thing. Why are these here? Hang on, let me make it easier to see this. Alright, this is pretty fine. So 50 to 56. Damn, this is a long level. Alright. Oh, shit. I dropped my AirPods. Alright, anyways. Son, I'm crying. Okay, get a little bit of grace there. That's nice. Oh, that reverse gravity portal is a little bit low. I think you should be able to see where the ramp ends. Yeah, I'll make that visible. I think that would be smart. Yeah, I think it'd be best if this was visible. Yeah, I'll mark that down. Oh, this is really hard. This part's not that bad. With the exception of the hide trigger. Okay, son. We gotta stop it with the hide triggers, man. I'm basically just gonna remove all the hide triggers because I don't really know what they do for the level. They're kind of just bad. Like, they're just really annoying. Okay, this ship part's quite hard. I think it would benefit from there being like a reverse gravity portal here. Is what I'm thinking. And then, of course, for the 15th time move, another one of these. I'm just going to go through all the level whenever I see a hide. Fucking... Okay, this one's fine, because you can technically still see your icon. Yeah, this is all fine, I'd say. Okay, those objects are kind of weird again. Sun. Okay, I don't know about these gaps. I feel like... I don't know. So, one... Where is it? Here. Let's do that. Helps. Maybe like that. And like that. Maybe make the black orb a little bigger. And then like do that. That's probably it. Alright. Still kind of bullshit. Yeah, that feels pretty good, I'd say. Yet again, I feel like these freaking structures are appearing too late. It's like for the love of God. That's still kind of hard. That Frank over. Son. Okay, this is super RNG. Yeah, how you enter this makes this part extremely RNG. Okay, yeah, sometimes it's just straight up impossible. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that is transition based. That is obviously bad for like a million reasons. I'll push that back a little more. Also note that at like 50, whatever, how far was this in? I don't know. So I think the biggest issue is like these clicks are not only really tight, but this structure here can just fuck you. Like that is so annoying. Like I'd probably just tick this up that much, about a block and a half, because this structure can just fuck you and it's really annoying. So I don't really like that. So it's like at 60. Okay, now it doesn't fuck you at least, but that UFO transition could use some work. I'm not even in practice mode, I should. That's awful. Also, these duels can be misaligned here if you like click too early, so I got another fix for that. So one, this is just annoying, so here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do that. We're gonna set it to group 1. We're gonna call it a day. That pink orb is like frame perfect, I think. What we're also going to do here is we're going to make you mini. And then we're going to put big portals here. What's the boundaries for this? Yeah, that's about right. Okay, and then just put like invisible shit here. Just make this all invis. It doesn't really need to be visible. Boom. I'll put this out like maybe like up to the lock. Just in case. Once again, this gameplay should probably appear. Let's try that. Gone. Okay, this is obviously going to be the climax of the difficulty right here. Dog, what are these clicks? Okay, son. Son, I don't know about this, son. Okay, this part, you need to do like a micro click right here that is so tight. I think we just remove the, or make it a lot smaller. I think we just make this thing small. Teeny tiny. As for this spam, it's like whatever. I mean, I guess. This pink orb is a little bit too tight in hindsight. It's so like sudden. Like, there's nothing wrong with there being frame perfect. This one just feels so sudden and kind of out of nowhere. Really hard to get consistent. I don't know. It just feels like I feel like I'd just be like, if I had to verify this, I'd be like driven insane by this click. I don't know. I feel like it'd just get really annoying really quick. So I think ideally we just tick it up like 2. And call it a day. So this one's also really batshit insane. What group are these on? Okay, they're on this one. I think 1/8 here and like another 1/8. Let's go to the top. Yeah, there you go. All right. I hate how hard this is to see. Okay, I think having a dual fucking spam right into like a fucking near frame perfect timing is kind of like awkward as fuck. So I'm gonna need to do something about that. Maybe just make it non-dual. How about that? How about just make it non-dual? That'd be great. How do you even do this? You have to hold the whole way through? Why is this a dual ship? This does not need to be a dual fucking ship, dude. We don't need this. No dual ship, bro. No dual ship. No dual. That wave does not get consistent, does it? Why is this star position broken? Whatever. Okay, this way up is so hard. Frank, you don't realize how high CPS this is. Okay. Yo, I'm getting a stroke from this, genuinely. Yeah, I think we just gotta krill that. Dog, we're cooked. Yeah, I don't really know how to fix that. Maybe Frank does. But it's not really a huge deal. Probably. Alright, let's see. I think we just gotta get rid of the little star in the middle, to be honest. I tried to shrink it, it's still kind of just, I think we just gotta get rid of it, to be honest. That wave is so hard to fix without, like, changing absolutely everything. I'm so real. Not really sure how to go about this, to be honest. As you notice, there's a couple of spikes that are lower hanging than I thought. So let me just like do that. There you go. Oh wait, I know why the star position doesn't work now here. It thinks you're a duel, doesn't it? Yep, figured. Okay, there we go, that fixes it. Okay, now I can start from that star position, which is a bit faster. Let me just slow this down real quick. You know what I mean? Also, I don't think you should be mini for this part. You probably don't need to be. This part's still insane, but I think it's at least passable now. Not in practice mode. What's this? Yo, dog, what is this? Oh, then you have the horsepower level. Okay. So this is like the hardest part of the level, this wave part, which I already knew was I was going to nerf, like basically at the start. Also at the start here, I might remove some of these. I might as well remove some of these spikes, right? Just like a little bit of grace at the start. You know, a little grace ain't hurt no one. Also for this part, you can just do this. I mean, you might as well. If you jump any higher than that, you're going to die, so you might as well just make it obvious what you're supposed to do. There you go. So this fuck-ass wave part is demonic. I don't think it's any surprise that this part's way too hard. I don't know what the deal is with this wave. I couldn't tell you what Frank was thinking when making this wave. But all I can tell you is he had blood in his eyes. Because, good God. We're going to tick that down a whole block. Even then, this is still batshit insane. This is still batshit insane even after this big of nerfs. This is like the least I could do, though, to be honest. This is still insane. Also, your icon needs to be hidden for this part. I'm not sure why. Okay, small issue. I probably should have done select all when moving everything. Forgot this level actually has decoration. So what layer is this on? 1? Okay, well, it's actually not that bad at least. I don't know. Maybe that's good. Alright, the portals are going to be a bit off now as well. Let's see what we got here. Okay, got it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this looks really ugly. Alright, we're gonna end stream here. I'd say we did pretty good so far. I'll pick this up another time.